Thank you for tuning in to the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. Well, this, of course, is a part 2 of the Brian Banks case, just to show you basically that this really does happen on all sorts of levels. This individual, Brian Banks, of course, is a model of patience. And before I get into the story, if you have been following me, I've let bits and pieces of my life out on video. I have said that I was raised overseas. What I haven't said or haven't alluded to is my understanding or my training or my upbringing in revenge. Growing up overseas, revenge is very serious. Here in the United States, the elites pounded into poor people's head that revenge is terrible. They even put it into religion. It was not there before. Understand that. It definitely was not there before. In fact, in religion, revenge was very much practiced amongst people. Growing up the way that I did, though, revenge was very serious. If you wronged someone, you didn't just go punch them. You didn't go take them to court. If somebody wronged you, you would not just kill them. You would kill all of their relatives. That means mother, father, children, husband, aunts, uncles, grandparents, grandaunts, granduncles, great-grandparents, great-grandchildren. You killed the entire family. Why? Because that's what revenge is about. In the United States, the elites have trained you all to not seek revenge. They call it civilization. But the reality is, if somebody wronged you on a level that you have to seek revenge, obviously it is not something that you want to exist in humanity. So you erase that entire family from the face of the planet. This is just how I grew up and what I observed. Don't think that I'm going around killing people. Now, so after serving 5 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit, former high school football star Brian Banks will finally have the chance to live out his NFL dream. NFL insider Jay Glazer originally reported that the Atlanta Falcons had signed the linebacker to a contract, and the team later confirmed the news. The signing comes just 10 days after 60 Minutes aired a feature on Banks detailing the young man's false imprisonment after being accused of raping and kidnapping a high school classmate in 2002. Banks ended up serving a 5-year jail sentence and 4 years of probation before being exonerated last year, according to Jaime Uribarri of the New York Daily News. The linebacker had a number of NFL tryouts last year before ultimately signing with the Las Vegas Locomotives of the UFL. The Falcons obviously saw something in the former prep star, so he will now have an opportunity to play at the NFL level. Banks worked out for the Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, San Diego Chargers, and Kansas City Chiefs last year, and while none of those teams offered him a contract, he was undeterred. After what Banks had gone through over the past decade or so, it should come as no surprise that his perseverance has led him to this point. Banks almost certainly would be well into his NFL career by now, if not for his wrongful jail stint. But now he's playing catch-up due to the fact that he missed part of his high school career and never had the opportunity to play college ball at USC, the school he verbally committed to and had a full-blown, full-ride scholarship to. Banks is still only 27 years old, though, and his talent is undeniable. The 2012 UFL season was cut short due to financial issues, so Banks was unable to show NFL teams what he could do in game situations. But the Falcons had obviously seen enough to give him a shot. There's no guarantee that Banks will make the team, but just getting the chance to do so has to feel good for a man that has had the best years of his life taken away from him. I would kill her and her entire family, her entire living family tree, the whole kit and caboodle. Tell me what you think about him being offered to go play for the Falcons. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.